Hi, I'm Mike McKone, and you're watching NCP TV.
All right, this is David. I'm with NCP TV, and I'm here with the esteemed Mike McKone. How you doing, Mike?
I'm very well, thank you.
There's a bit of an illness going around all the comic pros. You've been hit as well?
I thought I was fine. Everyone caught flu at Gold Coast, and I managed to avoid it. But yesterday I was a victim to some kind of gastroenteritis.
Oh.
So I spent most of the day yesterday asleep in the green room.
As long as you're feeling good enough for the interview now today, that's awesome. And my commission?
Yeah, it's nearly done.
It's coming along. Awesome. So obviously you're most well known for your work on Teen Titans and various other titles. But what would be considered your favourite title?
My favourite title was a book I did with Keith Giffen, a book called Vexed, and it was the story of a deity, a god, that was banished from his realm because of lack of believers. And it only lasted 6 issues in the mid-90s, but Keith Giffen at his funniest, and it was fantastic.
Any chances of a revival?
No, none whatsoever.
None whatsoever. Just the fidelity of it. Creator owned, maybe? No?
I think it is creator owned.
Ah.
I think it is, but it's probably owned by Keith.
Yeah.
Not me. Okay. So unless he's willing to give me half.
Awesome. You've co-created the looks for some sort of classic characters, including Connor, Superboy. Has there been a sort of a favourite sort of design that you've ever had?
Well, I guess the Avengers Academy characters were my favourite designs.
Awesome.
Because they were kind of very brief descriptions of the characters. And I think they just work well. The designs work well. For some reason, just coincidence probably.
Yeah.
But they had a kind of weird power set, so coming up with costumes that reflected that and complemented that.
Did you fully design Metal?
I did, yeah.
He's my favourite character.
I say fully designed. It's essentially, the Red Skull and the Hulk.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's got that sort of that classic sort of skull. Sort of face.
Well, I wanted to do like a Kirby character.
Yeah.
Not a huge character, but kind of a blocky, almost a square character.
Yeah.
So he was fun. Vale was a lot of fun to design.
Yeah.
She's got a very weird power. She's just a gas, essentially. She can transform her body into gases. So
was she a challenge to draw?
It was gonna be, but then I give her the costume with these kind of bandages. And then instead of drawing the gases, I could just draw the bandages kind of twirling to and fro. And that made my life a lot easier.
She's an awesome character designed as well, yeah.
Pass that along to Christos.
So you have a very classic sort of clean style. Do you have a background in sort of art design before you got into comics or anything like that? Graphic design?
Not really. My degree is in art and design. But I've been drawing comics since I was 19, so there just wasn't a lot of time to do anything before comics came along. But I like kind of Gil Kane, John Romita Jr., those classic kind of Silver Age artists, and I think my style is informed by them as much as anyone.
Did you get asked by your friends at school to draw stuff for them?
Sometimes, occasionally. I wasn't too old before I realised that being able to draw kind of marked you out from the crowd a little bit, made you a little special, a little precious. But occasionally I draw for them. But even at that age, I was determined to get paid for what I was drawing.
And there's nothing wrong with that. They should be paid for how they're drawing. So you're a British citizen. I
am a British citizen, but I'm an American resident. I live in the US.
In the US?
Yeah.
Cool. Do you frequent the US conventions as well?
I do a lot of shows. I'm doing probably about 25 conventions in the US this year.
We'll be doing New York Comic Con for the first time. You're going to be at that one?
I will.
We'll say hello.
Well, thank you.
Is this your first time in Melbourne?
It's my first time in Australia.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So your first time in Australia, you hit the Gold Coast and then you get sick.
That's correct.
That's not a very good hello.
It's been fine. I mean, the people here are incredibly enthusiastic, very nice, very polite. They give as good as they get, which is nice. I've had a great time, I got to admit.
That's awesome.
Hope they invite me back.
So you mentioned some classic artists that you're a fan of. Have you ever dabbled your hand in some writing as well?
Not yet. I hope to. I'm working on a Justice League book now, but after this book is done, I am determined to do create our own books from there on in. So
Also, can we have a bit of a secret preview? You got a sort of an idea formulating?
I've got a bunch of ideas, but I can't.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm afraid because someone will steal them.
They're all copyrighted. I say it here now. You can't steal them. Now, apparently, there was a VIP party last night with some interesting shenanigans. You want to elaborate on that? Now that the camera's rolling.
Really?
Really?
I hadn't heard about that.
I heard a rumor.
Really?
I'm not going to say my source.
Well, I was in bed from about 6:30 last night until 8 o'clock this morning.
Wow.
So all I have are rumors and innuendo. But my esteemed colleague, Miss Jill Thompson, was telling me all kinds of stories this morning that cannot be repeated.
We'll have to speak to Jill at some point. So, like I said, you worked on a heap of characters. Is there one character, like dream character, that you would want to work with?
They would be my own characters at this point. I've drawn pretty much everyone that I wanted to draw and that I enjoyed reading when I was a kid. Probably Judge Dredd is the character that I've kind of bypassed.
Awesome.
Because I went straight from college to drawing comics for DC, and I kind of missed out on the 2000 AD route to getting into comics. So Judge Dredd would be fun.
I'd love to see your ABC Warriors.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. Hammerstein. Yeah. That'd be nice.
Awesome. Thank you very much for your time. We'll finish off the interview with the classic NCP question. It's patented, copyrighted. If you were doing this interview, what would be the one question that you would want asked?
Do you want a cup of coffee from the green room?
Do you? I see you don't have one. Do you want to go? I'll go get one.
I'm good.
Thank you very much for your time, Mike.
You're welcome. Thank you.